Hey everyone, Nick58 here, and this is really early in the morning. And I'm just doing this so that I have something for you guys since I'm going to be starting summer school in about 2 days. So after this, you might only be seeing Asagao for a while because I might be too tired when I get home to record anything. But that's a topic for another day. As you can tell, we're going to be talking about Sunshine. Now, bear in mind, this is not a review on the full series. The full series isn't even out in Japan yet. Only the first episode is out. Plus, this is not the review format. The review format will be audio and without any video. You're not going to be seeing this. You're only going to be hearing this. So sadly, you don't get rid of me. You just get rid of the ugly part. But also, I might tackle these in episodic order, so we'll see. Love Live Sunshine is somewhat of a spiritual successor, if not an actual sequel, to Love Live. Now, one of the reasons that this irks me, I think, is that, well, alright, let me start off with this. The series is not bad, nor is it good. It's not harmless, but it's not harmful. What do I mean by that? Well, I guess the main point I'm trying to make is that it does some things good and it does some things bad. So let's get through the good first and then get to the bad. I'll say this. The animation is gorgeous. They certainly have stepped up their game from Love Live. And it's sad to say, but in this, I can barely tell when it switches into CG. The original, it was very easy to see CG scenes when it happened because most of the time all 9 members were there, and all I'd have to do is look at Nozomi because she kind of looks lifeless and dead in the CG scenes, but she looks more alive and vibrant in the 2D animation. But in here, I can barely tell at all. That's it for that, though. For the actual show itself, its pacing is terrible. It panders constantly, whether it be through images that we remember from iconic pieces, sounds we remember, or even places that we remember. And not to mention that shameless Sega plug in the opening bit. Yeah, Sega, you certainly did a number on me there. I didn't expect to see that, but then again, it's Tokyo. What do I expect? The show's pacing, it tried to do everything that the first few episodes of season 1 did, and do it in one episode. It tried to have every character show up. It tried to have a conflict. It tried to have an antagonist somewhat. It tried to have a motive. But all of it fell flat on its face. The motive is, that looks fun, we should do this. Whereas in the original, it is, we need to save our school. Let's try this. It was a last-ditch attempt at keeping their school open. But in this, it's just, let's do this because I think it'll be fun. In the original, when it came to character introductions, it was spread out. Yes, all of them did appear in the first episode, but no, not everyone was given a name. In fact, actually, no, not all of them did appear in the first episode. In fact, one of them didn't even appear until a few episodes in. All 9 of the new characters were shown off in this episode, whether they were given names or lines or not. In the original, it had steady development. All characters were either introduced and then left and given and put away for later, or if that's who they wanted to focus on for that episode, they focused on them. They didn't mash all of them together, and scenes connected that way. Whereas in the new one, scenes don't connect because they're throwing so many different things at you that it's kind of hard to take it all in at once. And finally, just the pandering. One of the worst cases of this that I can remember from just watching it a few moments ago is that in the first few scenes of the show, Yu Wanatabe, or, well, at least, her name is actually Yu, is looking at her phone, and she has a still image of the scene, the midway point of Snow Halation, my favorite song, right there. That irked me because Snow Halation was a song that was very popular, but they knew to save it. Because if they saved it when it did come up, it felt more grandiose and special. Like, yeah, this is that song that everyone likes, and now it's finally here. But here it's just like, well, here, you liked this, here you go. And then at one point, the main character visits the school of the rival group A-Rise from the first one, from the original Love Live. And it's familiar scenery. I could tell what it was before it even showed up. And then it used an entire song. It used a whole song from the original Love Live at that point. Basically what I'm trying to say is that Love Live Sunshine pandered. And it did it too much. Now, whether this is so that they can move on and do new things, or stay in the past and do the same things over, we have yet to see. But overall, I'm going to give Love Live Sunshine a chance. It's already wearing thin, but I'm going to give it a chance to do what it needs to do. Because if I can't do that, then I'm no better than someone who only played Generation 1 and says it's the best of Pokemon. But with that in mind, guys, please fucking punch that subscribe button and great ether the like button, and I'll see you all next time. NixS58, signing out.